Hey y'all, it's so good to see you today. You remember yesterday I was talking about coming back and over the next few days talking about love. And so this is the beginning of that conversation. I'm so excited you're here. When you hear or see love is love, what comes up for you? Can we love all people, no matter who they are or what they do? Can we love ourselves unconditionally? When you hear or see love and love is love, what does that really mean? Now, as far as it Googles, it seems it means that it doesn't matter who we love. It's love in its purest, most authentic sense, with no regard for gender orientation, disability, race, or any other identifier used to separate us. As part of the LGBTQ community, we've all seen and heard differing views on gender and sexuality. Isn't the real issue diversity and whether we're willing to sit in the discomfort of others while seeking the goal of unity and community? The battle still rages between law and culture, so that's not the end of the story. Paul wrote a fascinating letter to the church in Corinth a couple thousand years ago. Oh, like it was the other day. Chapter 13 in that letter has been referred to as the love chapter and has some interesting attributes of love for all of us to consider. Now, look, I am no theologian, and I haven't studied ancient Greek to learn all the nuances of the interpretation of these texts into English, but it's not difficult to grasp the concept. The English language is woefully inadequate to describe love and its seeming limitless meanings and feelings and emotions it provokes. We throw the word around almost flippantly sometimes as we express ourselves. I do it every day. There's a difference between, let's say, how I love my coffee and my family. There's a difference between how I love my profession and the people I serve. There's a difference between the love I have for breakfast, let's say, and the love I have for God. Both sustain me. I'm passionate about both, yet in very different ways. Let's see what Paul had to say about love. Love never gives up. Love cares more for others than for self. Love doesn't want what it doesn't have. Love doesn't strut. Love doesn't have a swelled head. That's not a reference to big hair, by the way. Love doesn't force itself on others. Love isn't always me first. Love doesn't fly off the handle. Love doesn't keep score of the sins of others. Love doesn't revel when others grovel. Hmm. Love takes pleasure in the flowering of truth. Oh, I just love that imagery. Love puts up with anything. Love trusts God always. Love always looks for the best. Love never looks back, but keeps going to the end. Oh, that I could learn to love like this. My goodness. As I take in these words and sit with them, I see this kind of love. Perfect love is about relationship and people. Can you imagine, just for a minute, what our world would look like if we all strove to adopt these attributes of love and made them our own? I can, and I think it's called heaven. So here's to heaven on earth. Thinking about y'all today. You are valued. You are loved. You are oh so precious. And remember, life's too short. Be kind. Be kind. Do good. Let's talk soon.